This request comes straight from Arquebus headquarters. They want you to assist with a mission the corporations are calling Operation Wall Climber.
This is V2 Snell, leader of the Vesper 2nd Squad. I will chair the briefing for this mission. This is an operation of my own design. Consider it a privilege to be called to participate. You will be attacking The Wall, a key trading outpost fortified by the Rubicon Liberation Front. The rabble have formed a defensive line comprised of artillery and MT squads. Break through the line, then make your way to the top of the wall. There you shall find the Juggernaut, a mobile heavy artillery platform. Destroy it. V4 will also be participating in this mission, infiltrating through a separate route. However, be aware that Balaam has also taken a crack at the wall, only for their vainglorious hopes to be dashed. Do try not to die like a dog out there.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great weekend. Please, to maximize your viewing quality of this first playthrough video here, turn your players to its max settings.
Take the Liberation Front Fortress, the Wall. Show them you're worth the credits, 621.
Oh, I'm worth it. Better believe that. 621 out.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. We'll start by clearing the way for Arquebus. Take out the Gatling cannons protecting the city, and the Baus Tetrapod MT further in. There's heavy fire coming from up top. 621.
Yeah, I seem to notice the air raids coming from the top of this wall. Absolutely. Wow, sustaining major damage. 2 direct hits. That's crazy. Gotta do better piloting than that. Gotta get evasive here.
2 repair kits remaining.
So it's not really much new gaming news going around at the moment. Other than Power still continues to be a major success for Steam and Xbox, which I've covered that in 2 previous videos before this, as well as the 1,900 employee layoff since the Xbox Microsoft ABK Activision merger. Pardon me, forgive me on that, as I'm trying to stay evasive and not sustain too much more damage from these other enemy mechs here guarding this wall. And we got 2 more recovery kits, and I want to make the best use of them as we can without hopefully having to use anymore. But that's most likely highly unlikely with all this heavy bombardment and fire that I seem to be under over here.
1 repair kit remaining.
Another new game that just recently released, which has a lot of buzz going on for it. I've seen the actual breakdown of it on Digital Foundry's YouTube channel, which is Tekken 8, taking the multiplayer fighting game by storm. Fighting games by storm. It is definitely worth your time and attention if you're into, multiplayer or single player fighting games. It is definitely worth your time and attention, no matter what platform you're playing on. Even though, after watching Darkman 1X from Digital Foundry, aka Darkman 1X, also on Twitter, one of the Digital Foundry panel board members, basically, of the channel, basically breaking down all the platforms that Tekken 8 is on. Obviously, he prefers PC, because obviously you're going to get all the settings that you can actually tune as possible on the game. Like the game has like, after watching the video of it earlier today, Tekken 8 on PC has like 10 different settings that you can literally tweak to get the maximum visuals and performance out of the game, based off of the research and the breakdown that Darkman 1X did. And then basically PS5 Series X basically looks rather equal, basically, as far as like visuals. Like it is really close basically between the PS5 and Series X. Very close in visuals, which according to him also looks really good. It just doesn't have nowhere near as many visual and performance settings as the PC port does. Series S, on the other hand, according to him, according to Darkman 1X from Digital Foundry, basically said that the game, basically on the Series S, you know, you're going to take some visual fidelity hits when compared to the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, which is, you know, kind of expected, being that it's the weaker hardware out of all three of the consoles. But he says still manages to run rather well, which is maintaining and holding 60 frames per second, just like the PS5 and the Series X does. It holds the frames really well. You'll just take a lower resolution. It's, you know, it's supposed to be like 1080p, but according to him, it dips below 1080p to about 720p, maybe lower, he says. But I watched his breakdown of it, and it actually still did look good to me. But you know, he's like, for him, that's a no-no. He doesn't like stuff like that, which I agree with him. But as a person that had a Series S and a Series X, well, now owning a Series X and coming from a Series S, I still really did enjoy the system, and still kind of feel like when it came to visuals, obviously it's going to have the weaker visuals compared to the more powerful consoles, but I still think the visuals hold up rather well. In my honest opinion.
Fast. Guess you're sharper than they'd say. I'll have to step up my own game. A numbered Vesper, he's an elite. But remember, even Balaam couldn't crack the wall. Don't count on him too much.
I grew up on the Tekken franchise as well. It is definitely one of the most popular and well-known fighting game franchises that has came out over the years, and I'll be honest, I'm not really too keen or heavy into the fighting genre game anymore. It's really not my thing. I kind of feel like I've outgrown it. I mean, if a fighting game is really good, I may give it a try. I can't really remember the last official fighting game that I really like put my time into. It might have been Killer Instinct. That is a fact. Like Killer Instinct that launched on Xbox One was like the last fighting game that I really put my time and attention into, which truthfully, it was a really good game. Honestly, low-key to me is honestly still one of the best fighting games that is coming out or came out over the last 10 plus years or so. Absolutely. Like the net coding on there was top notch as far as for multiplayer fighting. It was definitely top notch. So if a multiplayer game has that aspect where your net coding is top notch, then yeah, I might dive into playing multiplayer fighting games again. Who knows? We'll see. What the hell is that? But as far as console goes, out of all three consoles, Series X, PS5, and Series S, basically, if you want the best visuals and performance, even Darkman 1X from Digital Foundry says Xbox Series X is the way to go. And you know he breaks down games to the T doing real analytics and test running off of computers and stuff for these games as far as visuals and frame rates and performance. So You know, if Digital Foundry
Interesting.
Darkman 1X says it, you know it's
You
true.
ready to climb the wall?
Xbox Series X is the best.
That's the Juggernaut, a heavy mobile cannon. I wouldn't recommend taking it head on. Ed won't be able to keep up with steel.
Roger that.
I'll distract
I'm
it
not
while you
worried
hit his
about it.
blind
I've
spot.
seen much bigger and badder and more menacing mechs than this. But you know the old school saying is, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Watch out, it's coming.
This mech doesn't look so tough. He's not so tough. What good is all that armor if you have minimal mobility? Useless.
Knows how to pick 'em.
You know, being that this is about my 5th to 6th mission / operation or so on here on Armored Core Fires of Rubicon 6, I absolutely see exactly why this game won the award for most action or, you know, action-packed game of 2023. I definitely see why it has
Understood.
definitely taken home that title and award. It is definitely worthy
Enemy
of that.
reinforcements incoming. If I don't
This game
intercept
is
them, we're both
absolutely
toast.
action-packed,
Leave you like this.
or
You'll have to
for a
finish
better
without me.
word, explosive.
He's gone. So much for our decoy.
Looks like it's mano y mano. Mech versus mech.
Light shoulder ammunition at
We're about to find out which one of us really withstands the test of metal. He doesn't stand a chance. I'm too mobile. He can't hit what he can't catch. Plus, he seems really weak against aerial attacks and attacks from the flank. Absolutely, I've already realized that's his weak spot. It's his flank. Shooting, like they said in the beginning, you don't want to take him on front up, head on. He has heavy armor plating, which basically deflects all small arms and even heavy payload attacks. So you really want to make sure you either get above him or behind him, basically behind him, either directly above him so you can shoot down into the rear caches, or behind him, specifically behind him, the flank. He's putting up a decent fight though, I'll give him that. Dropping all these damn landmines and using ballistic fire and a lot of launching a lot of missiles as well at me, but like I said, I'm too mobile, too agile. He's too big and slow and clunky. But yeah, he definitely got me good.
repair kit remaining.
Direct hit. It's alright. Just gonna use our repair kit. Get us back into nominal shape.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Lighten this fool up.
Light shoulder ammunition depleted.
Nah, don't run now. Can you hear her? Listen real good. Can you hear her? You know who that is, right? I hear her. Can you hear her?
No repair kits remaining.
It's something that's known, or what we call a fat lady. And she's definitely about to be seen. Right about now, she sure is humming a good tune.
Right hand ammunition active.
Crazy, you tried to run me over in midair by reverse boosting. Nah, that don't work. That ain't gonna work. Try again.
AP at 50%.
Wow, another direct hit.
Left hand
Got no
ammunition
more.
at 30%.
Got no more damn repair kits. This is critical.
AP
This is
at
it.
30%.
As they say in one of my favorite movies, Hasta La Vista, Baby.
Confirmed. Juggernaut destroyed. Operation Wall Climber is a success. That pilot, Rusty, it seems he knew who you really are. It won't matter. I've taken that contingency into account.
I want to thank you all for tuning in to this action-packed Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon video, first playthrough. If you want to see more must-see variety Xbox Series X gaming from me, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace and be well. Noob out.